Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for March the 30th, 2025. I am Mom, and I'm here alone because Lexers is waiting for the delivery truck guy or something like that. Let me see. Yep, no, the delivery guy. All right. No worries, Lexers. I'm going to see if we can fix microphones before anybody joins us. And just so you know, we have a thunderstorm rolling in, predicted to be a severe thunderstorm starting in about 2 hours, with the very good possibility of, quote, devastating tornadoes. Looking out the window, it's rainy. So I'm not too worried, but I looked at the radar and yeah, yeah, that's a lot of nasty stuff moving around. Good evening. How are you doing?
Um, I'm having some Lego website setbacks.
Well, Lego, I can't help you with.
I
That's
well, you
completely
see,
out of my
my
range.
what? What'd you say, Mom?
That's completely out of my range. I don't know Lego.
Oh, well, see, I made some characters I was gonna buy, but I couldn't last year, so I was gonna go and finally buy them.
Uh huh.
And then and and then the accounts got well, I still have the accounts, but what I had saved got wiped out. Maybe
Okay.
because they were updating their system.
Uh
So I
huh.
go and try to make three of them last night from memory, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm gonna get back to it because I'm not sure about the designs. And then they get deleted again today.
Why is that happening?
I do not know. I have Windows 11, and I was like trying to make snippets, but they want to make the snippet tool even more harder than it was in Windows 10, to where you got to hit different key commands, and I'm like, oh
Oh.
bother.
Lexers, I'm glad you didn't get your freezing rain. We're just getting rain, but it's pretty substantial so far. Probably won't last too long. I do love the weather report, though. Rain, thunderstorms, and at 8 o'clock, if you look at the weather report, it says the clouds will be breaking with sunshine. And I'm thinking, 8 o'clock, sunshine. No, no, I do not think so.
Hmm.
We'll see, though, considering how many
Oh,
clouds there are. I
oh,
just looked at the radar and, yeah, that's bad stuff moving this way.
Oh, since you are the guild mom that I'm in the guild,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I have to let you know that I'm having a devil of a time um getting into Star Trek Online because I've got very weak internet on my laptop.
Okay, and how can I help you with that?
I don't know. I'm
Oh,
just letting you know.
okay.
It it's just a courtesy I usually do with with like people I play with, is that I let you know that I can't get in.
Well, that's nice of you to let us know. We appreciate that.
Yeah, it stinks because it's like I can't do the year-long campaign.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at these and I was just about to promote somebody and realized I can't promote these people. I haven't promoted anybody for a while, so if you're in the fleet and you haven't gotten a promotion, my apologies. I'm doing that right now for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my main character on your Klingon side is, well, he's not really a main character. I used him for endeavors for the Klingon recruitment, but my biggest character that I got in your fleet right now was Silver Knight Kalis. Then I've got Sir Riley Sith. Um, he's in one of theirs, and then it's like I've got Riley Starson over on your Fed side. Yeah, I think that's all I can remember right now because I haven't been able to get on the game consistently to look over anybody up. I'm I'm barely lucky to get on it for 10 minutes now.
Hmm,
So yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Just got really weak internet. I'm using my phone actually to get on the internet with my computer,
If
but
Taz was at the point of using his phone the other day while he waits for his new computer to arrive because his audio card is just not working with his computer, so we can never hear him. So yeah,
right.
phones are nice. I do not use my phone for Discord. I didn't put it on deliberately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people who need to reach me know how to reach me, but if I have Discord on my phone, I get notifications all night long.
Well, yeah, I had that happen to me where it was like YouTube notifications.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching a movie and they just keep popping up.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, I was going to go to the theater this afternoon and watch, what is it, A Working Man with Jason Statham. I thought, oh, that'd be a great way to spend the afternoon. And I go online to order the tickets. It's sold out.
Ooh,
Do you know how rarely a movie sells out anymore? Deadpool and Wolverine did for the first couple of days, but I haven't seen a movie sell out since then.
I know. It's because of all this well,
Garbage.
everybody's well, yeah, it's garbage, but everybody's conditioned to be basically house turtles. So it's like,
Well, house turtling, I
yeah,
totally get that's part of it, but lately most of the movies have been, like big budget movies that aren't that good. Hi, Zez.
well, what about Snow Oak?
Ugh. No, I wanted to go see it in the sense of I wanted to see how bad it was, but I didn't want to give him my money. And I went to my friend
Right.
at the theater and said, if I pay for a ticket for the other theater, can I sneak in? He's like, I really can't let you do that. Okay, fine. All right. Lexer says nowadays movies selling out is a result of poor planning. I think Lexer's nobody expected a working man to sell out at the 140 showing on a Sunday. I mean, that's not something you plan
Yeah,
for.
right.
And
Like, oh my God, this is actually good.
yeah, well, fortunately, this is a theater that if it's good enough to do that, they will rearrange it. And I did notice that they quickly added two more showings for tomorrow. But yeah, it's in one of the big theaters, so it's got, I think there's 100 seats there. But the theater I go to is a full service brewery and restaurant. So you go in 15 minutes
Ooh,
early. You either put your order in with the waiter or the waitress, or you can do it online. And just before the movie starts, they bring out your dinner or your lunch or whatever you're getting in your beer and all that. And you can continue to order online as the night goes in, and they'll just continue to bring you your food. But they're very discreet about it so it doesn't disrupt the movie.
wait, doesn't the smell disrupt the audience?
Not really. Everybody's eating. I mean, it's like going to a restaurant.
Ooh,
The ventilation is good. Everybody's got their own little table, so you've got a place to eat. It's set far enough apart so that there's basically a full step for the waiter or waitress to bring the food in and put it up on your place without them getting in the viewing area. And yeah,
oh.
admittedly, the person next to you, if they've got something that's super spicy, you might smell that, but not bad.
That sounds a lot better than the standard movie theaters we have in my town. Because it's like, okay, get the standard movie schlock, and then go into the theater. It's like, yeah, you're actually better off sneaking in food out of the theater if you want something good.
So my preference there lately has been their, what is it? Steak Diablo salad with arugula and not artichokes, the other ones, avocados.
Ooh,
Really good. It's a spicy salad. But if you go
wow.
for the only thing I don't like from them is I'm not big on their pizza. It's kind of meh. It's generic movie pizza.
Yeah.
But everything else is good. Good burgers. They've got good entrees. Sunday morning they have brunch, so you can go in and if you want to do a breakfast pizza or French toast or things like that, you can.
Mm.
Let's see. Lexer says we only grabbed a slice of pizza and hot dog before the show, but we kept telling ourselves that someday we'll take the time to have their deluxe steak and fries. Yeah, this place has
Oh,
good steak and fries, but I hate to waste my money to not be able to see the steak because I'm watching the movie.
Mom, what state are you in?
Indiana.
Ooh, yeah, out of my range. I'm in
Yeah.
California.
Well, there's a couple of chains here, and I know one of them is national. The big one that we like is Flick's Brew House, Flix, and it's a brew pub and restaurant. Very
Mm.
good. Movie prices are decent,
Cool.
especially if you go to the matinees. Food prices are decent, so not bad. Ooh,
Mhm.
that just turned to hail. Interesting.
Well,
Hang on a
if
second.
you if you
I'm
if
just
you
going to peek out the
wanted
window.
good, okay.
You can keep talking.
Um,
I'm just moving. Oh
okay.
yeah, it's hail,
Um,
but little tiny
wait,
stuff.
are you driving or are you in a
I'm
house?
in my house.
Okay, okay, so you're safe. You're not on the road.
Well, no, I'm definitely not on the road and trying to live stream a show. But just on the off chance, I did go around the house today and go, which one room in the house can I get into with the dogs that we would be reasonably safe, where there's
Hmm.
no windows? And it's the little room on the top story here, which is literally a little room. It's built into the eaves, and it's supposed to be a children's playroom. And I had it redone for the dogs, and they hate it, but it would be perfect. And now that the thunder's starting again, they're all coming over here. Let's see.
Oh,
It says having a
sanctuary.
black woman in Star Trek does not make it woke. It makes it aware. There's a big difference. It's
Uh,
like back in the days of Perry Mason. They had female judges. They had black judges. They had female
yeah.
attorneys. They had black attorneys. They never made a point out of it, with the exception of the one when it was Betty Davis in a guest star role. But that was a little different
Well,
because it was Betty Davis in a guest star role.
I don't see a problem with it. It's when you basically make all the guys basically dumb by radiation poisoning, and only the women can consider something intelligent. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's just bad writing.
yeah, that's bad writing. Lexers. Well, this theater has dining rooms and lodges, so if we have such a main course, I assume we get real cutlery and some place to sit and enjoy it. Yeah, well, that's the same with this one. I mean, it's the theaters are
Uh,
smaller, maybe 100 to 200 people in the big ones, but real
yeah.
plates, real cutlery, real beer. And Mom missed
So,
my pun. Okay, hang on, Satalia. Let me go back here. Police caught a guy with explosives and a detonator trying to dig a hole on his property. Neighbors have been asked not to press any charges. But Tish, thank you, Satalia. Yes, I did miss that one. There you
ouch.
go.
I have noticed that your updates have been coming on my phone lately, but you haven't been broadcasting. You okay?
I was on, let's see, last week I was on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Monday through Friday mornings. So the mornings have been
Mhm.
normal. The evenings I've been trying to do between 3 and 4 a week, but getting a set schedule is a little bit more limited. This week coming up, I will not be on Monday or Wednesday. Monday is class, and Wednesday we're going to do a memorial for my husband. And next week I will be gone Wednesday and Thursday, maybe because I have to go do some stuff related to my husband's passing. So all that stuff's I've been
Okay.
not dealing with it for a while, just going, I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. My friend's finally like, if you come up here and deal with this back in Chicago, I will buy you dinner. Okay, that's a good
Um,
trade.
the passing wasn't recent, I hope.
My husband? No, no, a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Before I joined up. All right.
yeah.
Because I was like wondering, because it's like I'm noticing that you're I'm getting updates, and I'm like wondering, did she give up on the show or is she sick?
No, neither. Just trying to get up with the schedule. I have been hitting the gym and getting back to class very seriously, and that's taking a toll. Man,
Oh, okay, okay.
getting up at five in
You're
the
fine.
I mean, doing the last show, I go to bed at 10. I get up at 5, and I'm exhausted. So there are days I wake up and can't do anything. So Talia says, why are there Pop Tarts but no Mom Tarts? Because of the pastryarchy. Thank you, Satalia. Okay, Lexers. My
Oh,
mom was a lawyer in the early 70s here in Quebec. She was routinely kicked out of the courtroom as older judges didn't allow women to plead before them. That is so true. It's actually was a thing here in the States, Lexers. Um, I don't get it. But then, I come
mhm.
from a family which was my grandparents had 4 daughters on a farm, which means the girls had to do everything and there was no exemption because they were girls. Good morning, Mr. Dave.
So no racism. It's everything's equal opportunity.
Yeah, it's if you want to eat food, you got to do your work because otherwise there's nobody to milk the cows, which means if cows don't get milked, we can't get the milk to the train. If we don't get milk to the train, we don't get paid. And that's a problem.
Well, it's like in the anime. Those well, I've heard this saying in a few English dub animes.
Mm-hmm.
Those who don't work don't eat.
Yeah, pretty much. This is only 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, uh, times have changed. Mr. Dave, did you want to join us for a run? Did you want to join us in chat? Or either place, you're more than welcome. Just let me know what you want to do.
Okay. So
Yes, you can log into Stowe, Mr. Dave. I guarantee that it works.
well, I'm not sure if it's my internet or the Stow itself.
It, it,
I
it's a
log in.
it's a joke. I've been logging in for Mr. Dave for a while he's been away.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was.
I mean,
I thought it. I thought it was a login problem. I mean, could I? I don't know if this would tax you, but could I ask you to do that on my accounts?
yeah, you'd have. Do you have an MFA set up on yours?
What's an MFA?
Multi-factor authentication.
Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't
When you
think so.
log in, and does it go back to like Arc Defender, or does it give you a code on your email or anything like that?
Um, through Arc, yeah. And see, when I've like tried to register it for like Windows 11,
Uh-huh.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it the next day. It keeps giving me the same thing, and it's like I've already done this, so it should know it's my computer.
I don't know what's going on with that. Lexer says, long story short, in Canada, women basically had every same right as men up until 1849. The idea of only allowing men to vote and denying women to have the name on legal document was a European novelty that was pushed on us from the top down. It lasted up till the 1950s through the older generations, like old age judges, stuck to that ideal for a long time. Yeah, actually, Lexers, I've been reading that until the 1970s, women couldn't have a bank account without either a parent's approval and being members of it or their husband's approval.
Oh, that's bogus.
Yeah. Yeah, that
No, that is
that does not fly in the mom world.
that is just look. That is just. I'm totally against that. What if your husband or your family are jerks and they want to control you?
Oh, that's the whole point.
It's
They
like,
can.
yeah, that's scary. That's
Yep.
scary as heck.
Yeah, that's the way it was.
Yeah.
And like I said, and then we get right into my mom and her sisters basically doing everything they needed to do as independent women because that's the only way. There weren't men until they got married at some point. But it's out in the country, and everybody's much more independent out there because there wasn't a lot of established anything. I don't even know that
Yeah.
they had a bank. They must have had a bank of some sort. But I'm thinking about it. In town, there is
Hmm.
not a bank in town where I grew up.
Well, okay, I'm gonna bring up something that could be beneficial, but I don't know. I can't validate it.
Good evening,
Um,
Julie.
on Facebook, I heard that your social security
Mm-hmm.
and your birth certificate number,
Mm-hmm.
those are actually like financial accounts that
No,
are put in your name.
that is incorrect.
That
That is incorrect.
that isn't.
100% incorrect. That is something that's promulgated by people who are called sovereign citizens. Birth certificate numbers are generated by a state. And if there even is a birth certificate number, that would be relatively new. Your social security is actually tied to the state you're registered in, which may or may not be the state you're born in. And no, there's no financial backing to it whatsoever.
Oh, okay. So it's not like they made an account when you were a baby or something.
No, there's no money out there. There's no money hidden for you. There's no government thing. And if you hear anyone talking about that,
Mhm.
just walk away, smile and walk away. Yeah,
Okay, because
Juwola says on Facebook, I heard, there is your first problem. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah. Nope. Nobody. Nope. Nope. Nope.
well, this was not originally from Facebook. This was originally from TikTok,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. We don't believe things from Facebook and TikTok and Twitter and all that stuff. if you want to read up on it, you can Google sovereign citizens and it can talk to you about where these ideas came up. And this comes into this whole concept that somehow you're in a contract with the state or with the government and that there's a trust involved and that there's money being held for you from the day you're born. Lexer says birth certificate numbers and social security numbers are chronologically generated and following strict formulas. No, maybe up in Canada, Lexers, but because of Social Security having a limited number of numbers, it kind of got down to there's not a whole heck of a lot of formula being followed. It's the next available one, kind of is how it's going now. Birth certificates were the same way. Every county would get, at least where I was born, let's say 10,000 birth certificates because that's what they anticipated for the year, with the numbers pre-printed on them from like 00001 to 10000. Yeah, social securities have been reused multiple times, which can lead to some problems.
Oh
And
yeah.
now, this should not be confused with your FEIN number, which is your federal employee or employer identification number, which is not necessarily your social security. But if you're an employer, you'll have a different FEIN. But
Okay.
it's also
What
nine
about
numbers.
the whole like putting your name in capital letters on your birth
Absolute garbage.
certificate?
Absolute garbage. It is not legitimate. It's again part of this whole sovereign citizen garbage notion that they've got. The reason you will get documents with your name in caps is usually to make it stand out from all the background documentation. So if I'm writing up a contract between companies, the name of the companies will generally be written in all caps so that it stands out. And then we give it a name like party the first part or buyer or seller, and that goes in parentheses next to it. So let's
Okay.
say Biosafe Engineering quotation marks seller in parentheses, and that way we can just call it seller the rest of the time.
Okay.
But I could
So
put
this
it.
whole like, sorry.
Go ahead.
So this whole like straw man book thing is all
Absolute
bogus.
garbage. Absolute garbage. Take it to court and they will laugh at you and tell you, please go get a lawyer who actually understands this because it's very clear you do not. I actually listen to a lot of court cases, and some of those pop up every now and then. And the judges, some judges get a lot of them, which is kind of hard.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I never bought any of the books.
Yeah, don't. You're going to feed into that whole world of junk. That
Okay.
says SSN needs to go on a 32 or 64-bit system. That would be better. What's interesting, says, is driver's license. Driver's license actually have information in them, unlike Social Security or your birth certificate number. Your birth certificate probably has some code in there for the county you're born in. Like, I was born in, let's say, Cook County, which I wasn't. And then birth certificates might have the preface CK to them.
Hmm.
Driver's license, on the other hand, good evening, Mer Hawkman. Um,
Oh,
Hi. At least, I'm trying to think this through. In Illinois, the last five digits, the first two of the last five digits are your birth year. There's something encoded in there for your gender at birth as well. And there's one other piece of data that's hidden in there. So it's very, very interesting because I had a person apply for a job and we needed to make sure they could drive, and he gives me his driver's license number, but not his driver's license. And I'm instantly going, this is not yours. It's for a woman, and it's from a different year than you said you were born. And he finally admitted his license had been revoked.
Oh, bogus. Okay.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. So, Mom, when you're not broadcasting, I'd like to talk to you more about my accounts when you
Sure.
get a chance.
Yeah, we can talk about that. In the meantime,
Yeah.
hi, Marhawkman.
hey yo.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
Ju- Juwala says there are tons of YT channels entirely dedicated to posting videos of sovereign citizens being arrested or laughed at court. I would like to recommend Team Skeptic and Old Squishy Gardener,
mhm,
both of whom are very funny.
okay.
Technically, the first three numbers of a SSN is based on a state, but that's not 100% true. Yeah, originally, yeah, it was. because
I think what it was is that they had to modify the way it worked because they were running out of valid numbers.
exactly. So for a long time, in fact, to some extent, it still holds. To some extent, I'm not sure if it's the state you were born in or the state you were registered in. Hang on a second. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's like that's actually a thing with why some things are actually just sequentially assigned is because when you have a encoded data methodology,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you'll end up with dupes,
Well, that's
and
it. Yeah. So
and also a lot of potentially valid numbers will go unused.
So here's what it currently says. Prior to June 25th, 2011, the first three digits of the Social Security number corresponded to the state or territory where the application was filed, i.e., I was born, let's say, in Iowa, but I filed in Chicago for an SSN. It would have given me an Illinois Social Security number, not an Iowa one. Now, anyone applying for a Social Security number after June 25th, 2011 has received a randomized area number that has no correlation to any location. Interesting.
That sounds kind of scary.
They're numbers. They're not. It's one reason that says you can't use your Social Security card as an identification card. Yes, it identifies you, but the card itself doesn't give you identification. Let's see. Let's catch up on this. Let's see. Hey, Zez, go have fun with your Starfinder. Enjoy it. If it gets boring, come on back and visit us. Lexers, the capitals and lowercase letters thing is based on a somewhat true story. Back in the days of the first digitalization of government data, computers didn't quite understand that uppercase and lowercase letters were the same. As such, tricking capitalization was a way to foil background checks and such. Very interesting, Lexers. Now I've learned something new.
Well, see, that's actually more significant than is outlined here, though, is actually that as things are written in English in modern times, capitalization of proper names is considered unimportant because of that's just how the way modern English handles it.
Yeah.
This is not true uniformly of foreign languages and older utilizations of words, but modern English doesn't care about capitalization. Therefore, there's no reason to treat a name that is in all caps as being different than one that's in all lowercase.
That makes sense.
And also, you have to code the software to work differently to be capitalization ambivalent.
Well, bear in mind, computers and courtrooms isn't that old of a concept, because we used to have to write up contracts as paper documents. We could write them on a computer, but keeping that as a legal document wasn't sufficient. We had to have it done on paper, hence the caps, to make sure you could see what you're looking at for those specific things, like
well, that's another old thing is they wanted to have paper copies of everything that was important in case the digital copies got lost.
Well, they didn't trust the digital copies. Actually, hospitals didn't.
Well, they had good reason to not trust the digital copies, though, because the older computer systems would have a hard drive just completely crap out, and then every single byte of data on that was just gone forever.
And the concept of backup wasn't there. But yeah, when I worked in hospitals, which was through 2001, we did not use computerization for keeping records. We could do that for processing, but at the end, everything had to be printed out. And even the FDA was like,
you would process it. You can do your tabulated databases, but everything that was like an important document had to have a physical copy just for the sake of archival.
Yeah. And so when my husband was in the hospital, didn't see a single piece of paper. They just rolled in their little cart, did their stuff, did their whatever they needed to do, entered everything on their little keyboard. And the nice thing was it would prompt them through stuff to make sure everything got done, which is kind of handier than doing everything on paper.
Mhm. I
Because
mean, there's a lot of good aspects to doing digital record
oh yeah,
keeping. The threat of everything going poof is, however, real.
it is. But you know as well as I do, you got to back up everything. Says the woman who's got 2 external hard drives sitting right over there. Good
Oh, I know.
evening, Taz.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, and no, Satalia, there was no Universal this weekend. This was the weekend it would have been Azure Nebula, but they pulled that from the Universal rotation. So this was our weekend off, which is good because I was doing some dilithium harvesting.
So, has anyone heard any rumors about what this year's April Fool's Day thing is going to be?
No, I have not yet. And that's,
Ambassador Chow coming back as community manager.
Quite
pardon?
quite often, it's a thing that literally no one finds out until the day of,
Yeah,
anyways. But
the Path Jaeger. It was still one of my favorites. Usually at noon or 11ish on that day, they switch over to artisanal audio. Yeah, that's what, Tuesday? It's Tuesday, yes. So they'll switch over to artisanal audio, which I like. Not everybody does, but you can turn it off.
Like,
You're not
this
required to
Okay.
use it.
going to be a feature you
All
can
right.
click on.
Say that again,
Whenever
Taz.
Artisanal audio should be a feature you could switch on whenever you felt like it.
I
Totally
mean,
agree with you.
yes,
Totally love artisanal audio. Because it's
yeah.
supposed to be Rescue 7 ships in Azure Nebula, but the devs broke it last time Azure was an event, so it's been pulled down. But they fixed Azure Nebula, but I don't mind that they didn't put it back up. It's fine. It's
Huh.
fine.
I just
Isn't
noticed
Azure
something,
Neb?
Mom,
What?
that you might find
Wait,
interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm logged in currently on a character that I logged in early this morning on for a daily task. And I noted when I was logged in at the time that there was a nanopulse wartarg standing next to the bank console on Kobali Prime.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, here's the thing, it's still there. I know it's the same one because the fact that I looked at the number of hit points it was missing last time I saw it, and it has the exact same number still missing.
That's really interesting. Do you remember when everybody could get their nanopulse targs down to Tefura?
Yeah.
I loved that. That was
Yeah,
one of my
so
favorite moments.
several of these pets will die without when you bring them into hazardous environments, or used to die, whatever, one of the two.
Yeah, no. If there's a lot that will live. Lexer says, "Want me to go heal that poor thing?"
I already used nanite health monitor on it twice.
It didn't help it.
No, it did help it the
Oh,
first
okay.
time.
That's
It's like
interesting.
that was actually part of why I paid attention to how many hit points it was missing, is because it's currently missing just enough to be noticeable, but not enough for it to trigger nanite health monitor.
Interesting.
wait a minute. Whose pet is this in the first place?
We don't know.
It's an orphaned pet. See, what the way it works is that when you log out of the game should despawn any pets you have. Sometimes a bug will cause the game to forget whose pet something was, and then it'll just stay there indefinitely.
Aww.
Years ago, there was a devastating bug related to this and support drones on what's the planet called again? The Tholian War Zone.
Okay.
Well, what it was is that this was in the early days of the duty officer system, and there was a duty officer that would summon an additional support drone anytime an engineer captain used their support drone captain power. Thing is, these support drones were coded in such a way that the game didn't despawn them when the captain did. And also, it would create an infinite number of them as long as the captain kept using the support drone power.
Oh, gosh.
So every single time a captain on... I keep forgetting what this planet
Nukara.
called again.
Nukara.
Yeah, Nukara. Yeah, it was Nukara. Anytime an engineering captain used the support drone power on Nukara, it would add another support drone. And at one point, the support drones created this sort of hive consciousness and started traveling around in a pack, obliterating all of the Tholians on Nukara and preventing people from completing missions involving shooting Tholians because the support drones were spawn camping all of the Tholians on Nukara.
I'd love to see that.
Let me interrupt here. Satalia, I sent you an invitation. I don't know if you got it. Satalia needs to do the daily event if anybody would like to join us. Taz, Mark,
Yeah, sure, I
Hoffman.
can help with that.
Okay.
I don't actually need to do it again, but whatever.
Uh,
This is
I'd
certainly a
love to
character that
join
is
if I had the
capable of it.
internet
Help
access.
with
I
that.
would join in on this.
Taz, you want in?
Yeah.
But yes,
Hey,
like
John.
the orphaned pet thing came up again with the nanopulse targ. It's like sometimes those will get orphaned too because you're not actually activating the nanopulse targ. You're activating the other one, and then
Yep.
the game spawns this nanopulse targ for you.
Well, okay, let's be particular here. It's microwave targ and barbecue targ.
Sure.
Much easier. Mr. Dave, do you want to join us? I see you're in here.
The barbecue targ, is that the one with the flames?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
I have him. I don't have the microwave one.
Yeah, targ of Grethorp.
Yeah, got him. Don't have the other one.
Mr. Dave, I'm sending you an invitation if you want to join us. We're just going to go run the space daily first. Because I
Oh,
was a
space-
good girl and I did all my endeavors so I could get some dilithium. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did my endeavors at like 5 in the morning or something.
No, I got up and I did my
Okay.
dailies. Then I went and did my first round of dilithium. Then I got my coffee. Then I walked the dogs. Then I had my breakfast. Then I did more dilithium. Then I did my endeavors. Lexter says, I'm on 13 of 14 finishing tomorrow. That's the same for ours. Oh, by the way, Mr. Dave, you're on 13 of 14. You will be eligible to wrap yours up if you're there tomorrow at about 7 a.m. my time, which is about 4 a.m. your time, I believe.
Yeah. For me, I got the console at like 5 a.m. this morning.
No, I had a day off. I was trying to do the 20-hour thing and just couldn't.
Is the console an always on passive thingy?
I don't
No
care about the
flicking?
console. I just want to get the meta done and get into dilithium stuff.
It's a
Yeah,
passive
but-
console that I would probably use as a replacement for an armor console, unless it actually stacks with armor, but I don't think it does.
Okay,
The way it's
Um,
worded after getting the actual console and looking at the wording in the actual console itself feels like it's an armor console that just doesn't have physical or kinetic resist on it.
I am going to queue us up for space.
You know the strange thing is because everybody's just getting dilithium, nobody's gonna buy dilithium from the dilithium exchange.
Wee-woo.
They will. Wee-woo. I'm getting dilithium because Taz made me spend all of mine.
Oh. Why?
Yeah, I've been recently spending a whole lot of lithium on fleet projects.
He helped me with this ship build actually.
Well, I thought that's why we had fleet vouchers, which I don't know how to use.
Well, fleet
Fleet
vouchers. you
vouchers
use when you-
automatically get
Go ahead.
Fleet vouchers automatically get consumed whenever you're donating dilithium to a fleet project.
Which is
Not
totally
buying
cool.
stuff from a fleet store, but actually donating to a project to build stuff in your fleet. Oh, this is
Okay.
Peril over Pablo. That's
Yeah.
absolutely not what I was expecting. Oh,
What
well.
were you expecting?
Oh, the ground one.
I did the ground one
Yeah,
already.
well, she said she was doing space.
I didn't pay attention to that part.
Well, that's not my fault. Besides, come on, you're here. Taz is here. Satalia's here.
I'm not saying that I object to this. I'm just saying it wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, well.
All right. Well, Mom, like I said, when you're not streaming, we can talk about my accounts when you get a chance.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds
I
good.
will see
We
you
can
guys.
chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'll
right.
see you
This
guys
is
later.
effectively normal difficulty.
Yeah.
These
this is
these
normal.
enemies have no chance.
Nope. Noopity nope nope nope. They do not. Satalia says he wasn't expecting the Spanish Inquisition either. Self-aware drones, Satalia?
Oh, talking about the Nukara thing.
Yes.
I wouldn't describe them as self-aware. They just went completely rogue. Like I actually saw that when it went there in game and looked at it, and you would see a swarm of like 20 of them flying around, and
That
they'd
must
just
have been
like zap
great.
everything near them.
That must have been great. Well, I'll come down here to Gamma with you if you'd like, Marhockman.
Oh, well, like I said though, is that it would prevent you from doing any of the missions that required actually killing Tholians,
Yeah.
because the drones were getting kill credit, not you. So you wouldn't get item drops from killing the
God.
Tholians.
That would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of those things that I think that lasted like that for all of 1 week, if that, because the devs patched it out of the game as soon as they realized that just how bad the issue was.
It's actually pretty funny.
Well, so part of what made this such a problem actually was the simple fact that support drones actually have the ability to repair each other. So they
Oh,
don't die
God.
to chip damage because they'll heal each other.
That is funny. Biggest problem is that subspace tunneling thing moves me a little too fast sometimes. So I was running some numbers on Dilithium yesterday, and during the Dilithium event, oops, didn't mean to hit that button, you can make a nice chunk of change just running the easy patrols over and over and over. That if you could get there fast enough and get them to queue fast enough, you can make just shy of 15,000 an hour in Dilithium, just on patrols.
That's about right, yeah.
It's boring after the first hour, though, I will tell you that.
I mean, grinding incessantly with little variety, yeah, I would expect that to be boring.
And coming right off of the Omega event, yeah. Incessant grinding. But I'm at the final layer of refining all those Omegas. Actually, you
Still
need
have some of the
support
purple
drone
quality
2 to
Omega.
get that repair feature. I'm sorry, go ahead, Marhockman.
I still have some of the Omega particles that I farmed from one of the previous years sitting around.
I always try to get the math right so that I won't have leftovers. That doesn't always work.
Well, see, it's partially randomized how many particles you get,
Oh, I know.
so...
Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, you're always, depending on what you're at, X amount of points you're going to get this, you're going to get 2, 3, above 3, then you start picking up the green ones, and then there's the occasional blue at about a 16% drop rate, and far less so you get the occasional purple. Very rarely.
Yeah,
They do
it's
happen.
relatively easy to get the red, yellow, and blue ones
Oh, yeah.
in equal amounts.
Yeah. But then you have to start,
Relatively.
then you have to start making the calculations. So I wound up with, I think, no red, yellows, or blues, but I have 2 greens left. And I think I have like 2 blues left. Speaking of monotonous, I'll be really happy when I don't have to do this every day.
I mean, it's part of the reason why I do the ground one. It's just more fun for me. It's less boring than just like park and shoot for 10 or 15
Well,
minutes.
I ran the ground one because I had ground damage on 4 of my 5 accounts today. So you might as well. So the question is, who's gonna take beta?
Well, there's currently 3 people at Gamma, so probably one of the 3 people at Gamma.
Well, Taz usually loves beta, so if he wants it, I'll go up to alpha.
I'm on a new ship today.
Oh, you're on a new
So
ship?
good.
Okay. I can go take beta.
Yeah.
All right. "11 seconds left.
All right, we like the science satellite upgrades, right?
No.
Satellite upgrades
No.
are now available.
I mean, if you want to put... we don't care. I mean, this is normal. We don't care. Put anything you want, any place you want. Normally I do tacticals.
Well, it's just one of those things. It's like the way I remember this one, it's like the engineering one is annoying because it blocks line of sight.
Yep.
But other than that, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm on a science character, so it's the Tachyon beam one, I think.
Oh, that one didn't do that. It went by too fast. My bad. Lexers was still looking for a team yesterday to do ground cure, or cure ground.
Ooh,
We were
that's a
doing...
fun mission.
We did Becky on Thursday or Friday, can't remember which one. I actually did it twice because we didn't get all the Starfleet officers freed in time, so he didn't get his accolade. Cure ground on a tune and infected ground on another tune. We can do that.
Because there are actually some objectives related to those that are kind of legit to want to collect. And, you know, there's only one way to collect the objectives. I get my positioning is slightly off.
Well, I see why you like beta, Taz.
So boring.
I just have to kind of turn the front of the ship a little bit every time.
Yep.
Whoops. And having the grav well and everything else just sucking them into the center makes life really easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is that I'm using a grav welts to try to chain breach the enemy ships.
Oh, that's fun. Of course, now they're just beaming into all the Tholian doodly-doos. Yes, Taz, this is fun.
That is awesome.
Ooh. Well, that one moved me too far. How are we doing on dreadnoughts? I haven't even looked.
I've blown up like 4 of them, I
Oh,
think.
only 20. We'd hit 40 the other night. Somebody was telling us they hit 41.
Yeah, if you have high power enough builds on
Yeah.
this can, Oh yeah, I should probably activate the wing turret thingies. This just
Min and
occurred to
4
me that
left.
I forgot to activate my
Oops.
wing thingy.
Don't want any seconds left here. No problem, Mr. Dave.
Really, Terran Dreadnought, you're not allowed to get out of the gravity well.
Yay, they're leaving.
30.
30, not bad. Not as good as we've done. But not
Yeah,
bad.
not one of our the best I've ever been in. Yeah, but
Well,
hey, whatever, it worked.
One. We got 31.
31. Okay, I will take 31. Go. So, who would like to join us for Cure Ground? Absolutely, Satali. I will kick you because I know
Ooh.
it doesn't always go.
Yeah, okay, I'll join in for Cure Ground.
Okay, I'm going to switch tunes though.
Well, I mean, I left the team because I was on Kobali and I knew. Oh yeah, by the way, the nanopulse target, it's still here. I don't think it's going to despawn until the instance I'm in despawns.
Oh, yeah. What instance are you in?
Kobali Prime number 1.
Yeah. Guess what's not going to despawn? I mean, you could
if
force
there's
it to
literally
despawn.
no one in Kobali at all, it'll despawn. But only if there is literally no one on Kobali.
Yeah.
Like weekly maintenance. That would cause it to despawn.
Okay, well, won't be that long then.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go to bed now.
Oh, no, Taz! Bed? How dare you? It's only like, what, midnight?
Yeah, I tried to tell my bio left him around again today, so really tired.
No worries, Taz. You take care of yourself, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay, take care. Get some sleep.
have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Oops.
Get it.
I'm gonna get out of that pile of bugs there.
Yeah, this character I'm currently on, definitely is a character that I would feel comfortable doing Cure Ground Elite on, but not one I've ever done it on before, so I do want to get the accolades for that on this character.
I think this is my good ground tune. This is my good ground tune. Alright, let me put together a party. Which one, Lexers? Who am I inviting? Will Cure Ground... Oh, hold on. That is a Klingon, isn't it? He's Klingon.
What? Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, have you got a Klingon you can run with this? I do. Or KDF aligned.
Oh, well, we could actually just do a pre-made team.
You mean like private queue?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
It is part of the queue system, even if it's not part of a random queue.
Yeah, but we'd still have to find 2 more people because it's a private queue.
Well, actually, that's the thing, though, is that it won't pull in people from the RTFO system either
Right.
way.
No, it won't. Yeah, we have to go private there at Lexers. But we need 2 more people. Yeah, Satalia says I also have to do 3 Iconian TFOs. Good luck with that. Actually, Iconian aren't as bad as Lucari.
Thing with the Iconian ones is that several of them have what are essentially just mandatory time gates where sit here and shoot things for 5 minutes.
You don't even have to shoot things, you just have to sit there.
Yeah, this is also true.
They're very AFK-able.
One of the things that people used to comment about with the old that starbase that Obisek wanted the players to protect from the Terrans. One of the things that people comment on about that was the simple idea that if you wipe the map so that there are no portals, can't you just have it end early?
No, you have to sit there and wait.
Because like that was the thing with the coffee break bug way back when that was a thing.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah. That was the thing.
The 10-minute timer would still keep counting down, but nothing was spawning because
Right.
players had wiped the entire map.
Yep. I remember that.
And you just like sit there and
Lexers-
stare at it.
Lexers, we need to have 5 people to do Cure Ground because you have to kind of keep a couple things going at once. I don't think we can do it with less.
Bare minimum, I think, is 3.
We can give it a try.
Also, I'm using a build that uses the Pavo crystal turrets, so those are pretty good at spawn camping Borg probes or drones.
Let's take a look here. I don't have those? Is that possible? Hang on a second here. Let me try something here. Can't believe I don't have those. Pavo Crystals is an event, right?
Yeah. Let's see, what's the actual name of it? Universal Kit Module Crystal Prism.
It says I have it. That's interesting. I know I have it. I just don't see it here. Let's see if
It
inventory's
should
full.
be in the event ground reclaim.
It is, but it's saying I have it. But that's because my inventory is full, and therefore it's not going to let me do anything. Now let's see if it'll come up.
Yeah, that explains a few things. Yeah. You can't pick up one unless you have an inventory slot for it to go in.
Yeah, still not seeing it here. Okay. Give me my filter. Interesting. Oh, there it is. It's just... Okay, fine. Alright, I got that done. Clear these out so I don't have flashy green lights in my face. So as I was saying to reply all caps earlier, the next 2 weeks will be kind of goofy for live streams because I have to do some stuff back in Chicago.
Hmm. Well, the whole real life attacks thing is
It's,
inevitability.
yeah. It's kind of the sucky stuff, too, that I have to go do. But fortunately, somebody back home was smart enough to go, hey, I'll buy you dinner. Okay. If there's food in it for me, I can probably talk myself into it. Trying to get myself some space here. Make sure I spelled that right. Send all my food and my tribbles off to my tribble breeder. All right, now I got some room. You want to try it with 3? See if it works?
I mean, we're doing it on normal.
It is on normal.
Good chance it'll work. I mean, if it was advanced or elite, I'd be somewhat concerned,
No.
but normal, it should be fine.
Lexers goes, yeah, but I need the accolade. We have important criteria here.
I don't think there's an accolade specific to having 5 players do
Nope.
this, but
Just harder to get it done sometimes. All right, I'm going to try this. Let's see if we can do this. You said cure ground. Sorry, what's the real name for it? Cure
born ground.
Is it cure applied? Is that the one you want?
Cure. So the cure applied or cure found?
Cure found is space.
Okay, then.
All right, this is ground. Let's see what happens. Maybe. Yep, here we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, we're all here.
Gensburg Krubs.
Haven't done this one for a while.
My character kind of looks like she belongs here, honestly.
Yeah, a little bit. This is where you gotta start getting them all in a row, right?
Hey, they didn't update the things to a glow when they have the interact active. That's
No,
weird.
they didn't. Well, hello there, Mr. Dave.
So, I'm going to place a few crystals here to shoot any Borg that try to turn the device off. And when this thing is done, which will take it a few seconds to finish, it should fire a beam at the next
Yep.
thing. So Mom will need to go to the
I'm going
third
to the
one.
next one.
For the later ones, I might actually need the crystals
Mhm.
to kill things. But for this one, not really. I don't think this one actually spawns Borg drones any.
Come on, send your beamy love this way.
This is actually the annoying part with this one is that because this is meant to be a time-gated thing where you're meant to protect it while the Borg are attacking, and this part doesn't actually have Borg attacking. It's kind of boring on this stage, anyways. The fact that they do this multiple times makes the map rather dull. And when you, this is something I paid attention to intently screwing around with this in the Foundry back when we had that, is that the mission as written, you only actually use like 2/3 of the map. There's another third that's just walled off behind a force field and inaccessible in the actual TFO.
Mm-hmm.
That but I don't know of any actual like real genuine reason why it's on the map. Also, for this part of it, V scan to find the dead Klingons. That was a captain kill.
Nice.
Yeah, this map still a good one for getting captain kills.
There's a live Klingon over there. I'll free him.
This guy here, dead Klingon. Time to scan him. As soon as the stupid... Someone else scan this guy because oh, never mind. It's cleared now. You have to wait for the stupid assimilation nanites to stop bothering you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the stupid puzzle thing. You have to like interact with it to place bombs to blow it up.
Mm-hmm. It's not too bad compared to some.
But you also have to avoid getting interrupted by the stupid Borg turrets trying to shoot you in the back.
You know, if I'd been smarter, I would have pulled down my Lightning of Sompek.
All right.
Let's grab my Sompek Lightning.
Baby dead.
On my way.
Oh my. You brought Klingon technology.
It's Klingons. Didn't we? Yep, still ahead.
Gotta say, those black hole grenade things are actually pretty cool for killing certain enemies. Okay, I think we're supposed to kill this. Don't.
But you
Oh,
can't.
never mind. That's a player spawned one, isn't
Okay,
it?
I'm just gonna say it's not letting us fire on it. Now we have to do this thing again with these, right?
I'm genuinely not sure.
Did
It's
we?
acting weird. Some of these old missions have invisible triggers where you have to walk to a certain place on the map and then something will happen. The current objective is to destroy Borg turrets, but I don't see any that are targetable. Eliminate Borg threat. Oh, so I see something fighting.
Okay.
Oh, right. For this one, the first thing was actually behind us.
Ah.
We were looking forward and actually wasn't in front of us.
Okay. Should be plenty of deadly love on that last one back there.
Does that mean to reconfigure this transmitter again? Maybe I accidentally got interrupted.
No, sometimes the
last time.
interact doesn't disappear.
Hmm. Oh no! See, it's like when you do the interact right, it'll have a green glow as that particular mission objective thingy is working. If it doesn't have the green glow, you know that the interact failed. And this one actually didn't have the green glow that it should have.
Interesting. Ah, great. Stuck in the flipping shield. There we go. Borg back there on mine.
Oh yeah, you have to do it.
Again, yep.
Oh, I think the Borg drone actually turned it off.
Yeah, it did.
I thought I had that covered adequately well. Now I have to turn this freaking thing off again. That's another thing with these is that things could actually reset your mission completion progress.
Hey, Graz.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing good, and you?
Good. Doing just peachy keen and hunky dory. We're trying to do ground, infected ground, with only 3 people. Unnormal though, of course.
Okay. I was about to say, isn't that a bit stupid?
Shh.
But on normal, that's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, also it's like see the progress bar above the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a timer. We have to get the green beam all the way to the final destination before that timer expires.
I'm trying to take care of the Borg hitting these guys back here. I can keep watching these. You guys focus on those.
Well, I mean, this is my set of crystals, but I could put my crystals somewhere else.
Yeah, but they're mostly going for this first one.
Fine.
I can cover 2 areas at once if you guys can keep building those.
Yeah, well, for this, there's only actually like 4 of the Borg things to cover.
And we're on to the 4th one, so still got plenty of time on this one.
Oh yeah, it's like this isn't the hard one. This is this is just the medium one. Another fun thing about this map is that this is one of the few places that the devs put puddles of water that are deep enough to be over your head. Forget where, but somewhere in this area that we're wading through, there's one that's actually deep enough to be over your head.
Done? Looks like we lost them all.
Okay, give me a new respawn point unlocked and the force field's down.
Okay. We're done here then. I got the genetic sample.
And V-scan is not in this room. Good. This room is clear.
Guy I just got, yeah.
Yeah, these old missions give you quite a lot of loot drops, but a lot of that is just the fact that there's like a dozen elite tactical drones to kill. And this is normal.
My, the times they has changed. So, Graz, are you getting this wonderful weather out by you?
Which weather are we talking about?
Oh, well, we're supposed to be having thunderstorms, potentially devastating tornadoes today.
Oh,
Currently, we're having thunderstorm light.
And
uh,
here's a dead guy.
Okay.
Stupid assimilation nanites.
no.
I'm good now.
Okay. Did we miss one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pointing to the next area. Oh.
Ah!
No! I tried healing you, but it didn't work. I don't know why.
I'll pick her up. No, I think this is correct direction on this one. Giving us V scans up here.
See how deep this water is, though?
Chest high.
Somewhere in here, there's a small patch that's above your head. But I don't remember exactly which one it is.
I'm a good swimmer.
One thing
Not
I
that one.
loved about this map is how when you look up, you see all these catwalks above your head.
Yeah,
I
I
so
know.
wish we had the ability to place those in the Foundry. The devs never actually gave us that.
Okay, here we go again.
Oh, hey, look at this. Red bloop. Means there's nothing nearby to mess with.
I got this one started.
Wow, that ripped the auto turret apart. Yeah, the mycelial rift drones summoned on one of these turrets. Ooh, ain't gonna last long. I have to say, using that mortar thing here is an interesting idea that I've only attempted that once in the entire time I've been playing this game, but it does actually seem to work really well for this, because this is a thing where you want enemies to stop shooting at you. You don't really care about killing them.
Lexers, I got it back here.
The worker drone fell in a crack and got stuck.
Were you at the
Yeah,
time?
like this spot right here has water that's like waist high.
We're all good back here. Oops. Wrong button. That's the right button.
Okay.
Did we get them all?
Pretty sure you did.
No, this is giving me a reconfigure.
Oh no! We had a person drop.
Oh! Lexers!
Also, the force field is down.
It is? Lexers is back.
I'm
there.
going to wait for Lexers.
Okay, Lexers is back.
Okay, good. Get over here.
We have a minute and 19 seconds to get all the Borg turrets destroyed. There's one more setup here. Is there another one? No, I destroyed it yet.
Button, push the button. 4, 3, done.
Oh, that was.
We got the. It's an optional objective, but still, it would be disappointing if we failed it on normal.
This way, I think.
Yeah, there's a force field over here.
Because we got to do this one to release that. Got the accolade and the title. We're not giving up now, Lexers. We've gotten this far.
This is actually the easy part. There's a whole bunch of Borg to kill and a few items to break, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, shoot the glowing green thing, and
Yay!
now the force field's down to the other branch on the.
Now we have to run back and pick that one up.
Now for the boss fight.
Yay!
Armac used to be infamous for being a one-shot killing machine. Used to be. Genuinely don't know if it's more a player power creep or just that the devs nerfed him, but
Oh.
yeah.
I think they nerfed him a bit, but power creep is a huge issue.
Okay, so this is a lockout fight, so we need to run. Everyone, get in.
How far in do you want us?
Well, no, it's just like close to him, so that you don't get locked out when he summons his force field. Yeah, we recreated what was in the old days considered to be the most reliable way of killing Armac. Spawn camp gank him. Just do so much spike damage to him that he doesn't get a chance to use any of his abilities.
Oh, how terrible. That's pretty good. So you got what you needed out of that one, Lexers?
All right, so it's got the accolade and title on.
That's what I thought I said.
Have I done this on this character before?
I don't
didn't get
know.
an accolade
Probably
for
not.
this.
Well, maybe, because you do a lot of these. I know this tune is done.
Maybe this is the character that I did this on last time I did it. Huh. So I don't do this mission very often, but it didn't give me an accolade for it.
Well, this is the first tune I ever did it on, so I know that this one would be the one who has. Yes, look at me, I switched the title. Yay! I need...
Wait, what was the title again? Let's see here. Edit record. I don't remember. I have like a 4-page list of titles. Honor Guard Specialist. I didn't have that on this, but that might be that I haven't done all of the old ones. I might need to do one more of them. If I remember, Honor Guard Specialist isn't specifically for this mission. It's for doing all of the old Omega Force missions.
Ah.
I guess I'm probably missing one of the other ones. I don't.
You have to go figure out which one you're missing.
Okay, let's see here. Accolade. Display in progress and Omega Force. Okay. Foreign Service Medal. Complete the cure 25 times.
Wow.
This is space or ground, though, but I'm only at like 5 of 25 on that one. Siberian Service Medal, 7 of 25. Same thing. Infected ground, infected space, whatever. Khitomer Accord, ground or space. I'm only at 5 or 2 of 25 on that one.
Honor Guard Specialist or Mako Specialist, depending on your allegiance. Wow, that was long, but quite fun. Should we do something spacey since Graz is just hanging out here with us?
Oh,
Graz, you interested in doing some spacey pew pew?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I need to double check, make sure I don't have a Mako specialist in this character. That might be as I was just looking for the wrong title name. I have Mako Initiate, not Specialist.
Interesting. Graz invitation is on its way. No, this is not my best ship for doing spacey stuff. Since I'm down here on New Romulus, might as well go around and spray bugs for a few moments.
Well, if I'm waiting, I can do a little bit of testing. And yeah, the nanopulse target still here.
Where's your poor nail post dark? So what is coming up? I think the endeavor for tomorrow is infected conduit. I know the horror. Who wants to do infected conduit? Huh.
So boring. Okay, so currently my ship has 31.2% plasma resist.
Nice.
If I replace my neutronium armor console with... Okay, it says duranium, but it does the same thing as neutronium. If I simply de-equip that,
Hey,
it drops to 16.6.
More important, Sav got the job she interviewed for. Congratulations, Savi!
Yay!
Yay!
Good.
I mean, she gets to go buy new toys for us. That's how it works, right, Sav? You got a job, you get to buy us toys.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it means that she has more money to do stuff.
She said, nope. I'm sure she's meaning toys, not money.
Okay, so my plasma resist went down to 16.6. So what happens when I put this thing on? Nothing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Interesting. It did not replace the.
Lexers was asking if Sav's job was in a dormant volcano ruling over an evil organization. Of course it is.
Bold of you to assume the volcano is dormant.
It gets too warm if it's not. I mean, being from the Great White North, that would be too toasty warm, and we wouldn't expect that. She'd be uncomfortable. Does anybody have a preference in what we do for spacey stuff?
Does anyone need to do the event?
No, but if you want to.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a thing for killing Tholian ships. Forgot about that.
We can do something with Tholian ships. We can either go do Archer or Azure Nebula.
Honestly, either one would work for me.
How many ships do you have?
I don't know, it's a hard, probably like 25 or 30 or something.
That's 30 for that one. Do you need to do the daily, Graz?
Yes.
Absolutely, we can do the daily for you. Except Marachman will go, you need the space, you need to do. But we did, yes. I wish we could bank it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, all the times I've tried that, it didn't work. I actually had one run where I was trying to get it done just right, and accidentally started like 2 minutes early doing a run, and I actually waited for the timer to count down while it was in the mission, and because of the fact that it popped up the reward box window before the timer ran out, I had to do it twice that day.
Give me a second. I need to go check something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the thunder is being
very
noisy.
I didn't even need the Pavo ground map. But it still didn't give me the daily credit. I only had to wait like 1 minute after the TFO completed.
It's like, oh my goodness, my backyard is flooded. My backyard doesn't have any. It's flat, very flat. So once we get even a little bit of rain, it just immediately starts pooling up. It's nowhere near the house, but it's always fun to see it. And then the dogs are like, we're not going out there. We're not getting our feet wet. We'll pee in the house before we get our feet wet.
Yeah. When I first saw the blog entry for this reflective shielding console, I was wondering if this stacks with standard armor, and honestly, it looks like maybe it does. As weird as that sounds. Yeah.
It's not that weird. It's not consistent.
Well, see, because like the way it's phrased is it's phrased as energy damage resistance, which neutronium gives you all damage resistance, which energy damage resistance would presumably be all of antiproton, disruptor, kinetic, or not kinetic, but phaser, plasma, polaron, and tetrion, I think. Yeah, not sure.
Are you not
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Oh,
Alright.
wait, that's right. Kobali doesn't have an exchange console. I need to leave Kobali. I was going to look at something on the exchange.
Are you sure it doesn't have an exchange?
It has like bank, mail, personal tailor, but not a ship tailor, and like that's it for services.
There's one where you can discard. There's a vendor. I thought there was one on the right side where the bank is. If you turn to the right, then it's the exchange. I could be wrong. I haven't been there for a
I thought
while.
that was a mail console.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hi there, little ones. No, you're not going out right now. You won't like it. It doesn't,
Anyways,
but you can ask people for a Karemin trader.
or you could just fly to the Dyson Sphere.
I could just fly to
That
the
doesn't
Dyson
take
Sphere.
long.
All right, so we're gonna do. How about we do Archer and then we do the daily for Graz? Does that work for everyone?
Sure, we can try that.
All right, off to Archer, everybody.
Oh, that's the patrol. I have to manually launch that myself, don't I?
You have to get there. It's a launch when you get there. One.
Oh, wait.
What do you mean?
That means I have to like leave the Delta Quadrant to start Archer.
Well, yeah, you do.
Well, good thing I'm already flying to the Genolan Dyson Sphere.
There you go. I just use Sphere of Influence as a shortcut. And that gets me midway into beta system, and then Archer isn't far from there.
I mean, that does work. I don't like having that many missions that... Oh, okay. Part of this is the simple fact that it's a recruit character, and I use missions in progress as a to-do list.
Well, the thing with Sphere of Influence... Yeah, I guess you would, right. But you can just hit the transwarp and then kill it.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, that then it's like start mission, stop mission. Makes it a lot more time consuming. Also, it occurs to me that I'm flying at warp 30 while doing QSS. That probably means I don't have the Gamma Core. Oh yeah, I'm using the Protostar. Oh yeah, I'm doing all of the Protostar set on this character for some reason. I don't remember why.
Well, Marhawk,
The
you're only
Protostar
about
set.
15 light years behind me, and Graz is just a little behind you.
Well, Graz is actually going faster than I am at the moment, so.
Well, I'll wait for you guys to get here.
Oh, Graz is actually at QSS. That's why Graz is going faster than me.
Ah.
I already did my QSS.
And Graz goes whipping by us. Phew.
Yeah, this ship doesn't have an enhanced QSS on.
All right, let's go into Archer and kill this thing. Though I did not check what level of difficulty I'm at, this could be fast.
I mean, we're here to kill a bunch of Tholians.
Well, if you have 30, we have to make sure we get the web nodes. Because otherwise it only spawns 27.
I mean, I'm not really worried about getting the web nodes. I have stuff to kill them.
Right, but it only spawns 27 ships. So you have to get the web nodes if you want to get 30.
I think that their seeker torpedoes also count.
Ah.
They don't fire those often, mind you, but I think those count.
Sav, if the rewards aren't that enticing, why are you even buying it out? And I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just genuinely curious. Let us shoot things. Because I have Zen to burn. Okay, that's a really good reason. What else am I going to do with the Zen?
Keys.
Yeah, what you going to do with the keys? She's not playing.
Open lockboxes.
But she's not playing.
Oh. Well, my destroy ships endeavor is done.
Oh, that was pretty easy. We are on normal. We got 3 of 5
Well,
done.
also, is that one thing to remember is that if you actually get kill credit for all of the nodes
do.
on a web, that's 20.
Well, there you go. Well, I will have you know, Sav, that I opened 3 boxes the other day and immediately got a ship, which is...
Shocking, but hey,
yeah.
it's nice when it
Yep.
happens.
Yeah, it's... yeah, second ship in the... Oh, sorry. 1 ship last year, 1 ship this year. That's pretty good for me. I usually just buy them. Okay, now we need to do the event for Graz. And you said space, right, Graz?
Either one's good for me.
Oh, are you okay with doing ground?
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Wee-woo.
Weeboo?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You didn't get a weeboo?
Didn't we?
Nope.
Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm gonna bail on this one.
Dang it.
That's okay. Well, you can run it on that. I can requeue on a different tune. I'm gonna go to a different tune.
It is actually pulling in replacements, so I'm not going to feel bad about that.
Okay. Yeah, it will in the first minute. Miss when they drop like every 2 to 30 boxes. Yeah. Let me grab a different tune here.
Oh yeah, because I bailed, it's like no, actually, you have a timeout.
Right. That's why I went to a different tune. Let's try that again.
Right. Need to log in.
There you go, Graz. And I won't hit accept until I hear you say that you've got the weeboo.
Yeah, that's kind of a known feature that has.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, it's a feature.
I can invite me to team again.
Melody?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that again. Don't hit accept till Graz says he's got a wee-woo.
We
We
will.
will.
Wee-woo. Okay.
Imperial Terran forces are attempting to transform Pavo into a telepathic
Okay, I
race.
see Graz. Cool.
We're all here.
Hey.
Yeah, I got decent enough toys. Maybe a better toy? I'm so used to soloing this, it's weird to have other people here. How dare they?
I just do pug runs of this. I mean, like, so some of them are hilariously bad.
Yeah.
But I have gotten some pug runs of this where it went like a well-oiled machine, despite the fact that no one actually did any communication whatsoever.
I think people just pay attention every now and then.
Well, I mean, like, one of them runs, while I was in the minute waiting for it to start, I clicked on all of the other players in the mission and realized that every single one of them was an LTS player. It's like,
Does
oh,
make it a little
okay,
bit easier.
so this is a run filled with people who've been here and done this before. Alrighty then. Yeah, that one went like clockwork. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh, it looks like I'm soloing the lane. Okay, whatever.
I have no doubts you can handle that.
Not the problem. Barely
Yeah.
even an inconvenience.
I have not listened to that in a
Blaze
while.
crystal is under attack. Defend it.
What? Pitch meeting?
Yeah. Oh, you brought Stabby Badgie! Thank you, I love Stabby Badgie!
Yeah. Now, did he see the pitch meeting for pitch meeting?
No! There's a pitch meeting for pitch meeting?
The crystal has
Yeah.
been sealed. Advance to the
Amazing.
next one.
Come on, Badgie. I understand there's a pitch meeting for Snow White, which I'd really like to watch.
So some of those are truly amazing.
Oh, I can't remember what. Pitch meeting for John Wick was
The
stunning.
crystal is under
Oops.
attack. Defend it.
Hit that button too, Mom.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Let's see. Looks like I'm in region 5, and yeah, let's see just how long.
Get him, Badgie! Come on. Go get him, boy.
Yeah, this character runs a heavy fortification build, so like, oh, the enemies think I'm outnumbered. No, no, I'm not. Go down turrets and then lap at the enemies as they all get shot by turrets.
Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Oops.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
I can't
Yeah,
wait till
on
we have
normal,
Moopsie
these
pets.
guys can't do enough DPS to even kill my turrets. Yeah, that's a fun trick.
Do you have two Badgies?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
For a moment, it looked like there were two on the same guy.
I wish.
Oh man, that would be so good.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Looks like at the rate this is going, unless you guys come over here now, it will get done in Region 5 before you get here.
Yep. Okay, we are done here. Do you need us to come help you? Or are you good?
No.
Didn't think so. I'm gonna go.
I was just commenting that if you wait until yours is done, it'll take you longer to get here running to here than it will
Oh.
for this one to finish.
Graz is running over there.
No. I'm saying it's like, no. I'm not going to make it.
I'm gonna go set up here.
Well
And we're
done.
done here.
Looks like the Terrans are retreating.
My work here is done. Oh, didn't even use my beetle blade mines.
Reading Terran transporter signals near the spire.
Oh, Blade Beetle mines are great here.
Heads up. return to the spire and hold on.
Where do you deploy yours? Or do you not deploy them? Do you wait?
Well, with the blade beetle mines, I just put them in the middle in this grassy patch I'm standing in, because of the fact that they will seek, but you don't actually want them to be close to the target they're seeking.
Oh.
You want them to spend a long time walking towards things, because they fire ranged attacks as they walk towards things, then they explode when they actually get there. So I want to spend a lot of time walking and not really a lot of time actually getting anywhere.
Go, my children, go. Oh, that worked very nicely. They were very happy there.
Oh, your dino fell off the cliff.
He can find his way back up here.
If you see a purple explosion, that's my neutronic mortar.
Ooh.
I have no idea what it's going to hit. It's going to hit something every time it fires.
See? Denver got right back up here with me. He's fine.
Yeah, I was just panning around and noticed he was down here at the bottom of the cliff with me.
He got back up here. He's good. He's a good boy. Well, apparently the Terrans don't care about being up here too much. This is the easy version.
You know who Banshee kind of reminds me of?
Hmm.
There's a Cyberpunk 2077. There's
Yeah.
a gun that you can get that has a holographic interface.
Oh yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
Skippy.
Skip.
That gets memed into so hard.
Ah, darn it. I was trying to get down there before he got down there.
Oh wow,
It ate
that's
my
cool.
butt.
The way it got posed, it was posed with me looking like I'm threatening to shoot him in the back.
And did you?
Well, I mean, I did just shoot him a lot. Oh, that's neat. Andre got aggroed by my neutronic mortar and ran around behind the crystal tree to hunt down my neutronic mortar.
And I shot him while he was running around.
Was not expecting that, but hey, whatever.
Apparently I don't need any marks. Take those. That work for you, Graz?
Yep.
Yay!
Oh, hey, look, I found the badgie.
Badgie's so amazing. I love my badges.
One thing I noticed about this is that if you look at the map really, really carefully,
Mm-hmm.
there are certain places where they added stone walls to, wall you off.
Mm-hmm.
And the locations of these stone walls depend on which version of the map you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see any of the stone walls marked on the mini map because the mini map shows only the things that are always there.
Interesting. Hadn't noticed that.
Like where it has like see Crystal 2A, Crystal 7A.
Mhm.
Those aren't actually part of the map. Those are objective markers.
Right.
But so some of the paths, like, well, if you look at my screen here, it's like there's this one like rocky area that's straight to the north of the center, where I'm pretty sure that actually has a wall on it. Let's see if because it says like some of these things just get blocked off, and I think the devs are doing it to keep players from getting lost.
Entirely possible, because there have been a few maps I've had way too much fun on. But yes, gotten lost. But anyway, I am going to call it a early evening today. We will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. It's going to be a weird week, but I should be on every morning. I think the evenings will be on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. As far as I know. We will see. We will see. Next week will also be weird, but then life should go back to normal for a few weeks. I make no
Define normal.
promises. I don't know what normal is. Normal does not have a meaning. Dill Boost is still on for 36 hours. It's on through Tuesday noon, so we have got it on with the Strike Group and KSG. So if you're doing dill hunting, enjoy yourselves. Have some fun. And on behalf of everybody here at the Darkmom Consortium, thanks for joining us today. We hope you have a safe day. And as predicted, it's 8 o'clock and the rain has stopped. It, however, is not sunny out. So they're half right, but no sun. Take care, everybody. We will see you later. And thank you, Graz, and thank you, Mar Hawkman. Take care, everybody.